Good evening, viewers. Today I want to show you a system for Caro-Kann if you're playing the main line with knight to c3 and very annoying move knight to f6 force move. And also I want to share a little bit about what I think, how to prepare, how to work with the openings. I understand that no one who is watching is actually a Grandmaster, and I'm not a Grandmaster myself. I don't have this ambition to become a professional chess player. So, but I want to just a little bit to work on chess, to be to be more to know more about chess and to play just a little bit better. So I don't think that you need so much effort actually with all the engines and databases we have available. I want to show you what I've done. The research I did it about for 1 hour, and for the system which I play against a lot. And I want to share some advice. So let's start with what I've done. So e4, c6, knight c3, very good move, very tactical, and I like that comparing to e5 that we develop a piece. E5 is not that easy to play, I think. I also like this ED. I thought that it could be some interesting, good position for white, especially for blitz. But knight c3 is very nice as well. You get a lot of action going on. So takes, and knight f6. So this is there are, main move is bishop to f5, knight to d7, and knight f6. The other moves are much weaker. I've seen some e5s, but this you can cover such moves in opening theory. So knight f6, actually a very annoying move for me to play against, because you kind of don't want to go back with your knight. Knight g5 is a bit problematic because they will play at some point h6. You will want to go to f3 back, and what you do with this knight, it's a question. Yeah, so it's a bit not that easy. So I'm just taking it straight away, and this is most popular continuation. So what is how to study against to prepare against not a concrete opponent, but against the field. Yeah, you obviously have to prepare against most against the most popular systems. Yeah, sometimes you play against like 3 moves, they just repeat one another about the same. But in this case, knight f6 is the most popular line by far. So if it's so we just take, and opponent takes back with this pawn. Obviously, this is not the main move, even close. And c3. Again, it's the most popular continuation. Somehow we want to play bishop to d3, and if in French defense we play it like this and this pawn is protected, because if queen takes, then bishop b5 check, winning the queen, a very common tactic. But in this case, c3, I don't really understand. Maybe it's there is some other idea behind it, but it's played, and we do this move. So bishop d6. This is there are two moves here. Yeah, so against me, someone played knight to d7. I don't think that it's the right move, but against this, we can play bishop to d3 and bishop to d6, queen e2, so this is a mistake because black is not in time to play castles, and white has this check. So if he plays like this, so bishop d3, bishop d6, exchange, and this position is better for white because of this. Like in Ruy Lopez, this exchange variation, we have 3 pawns and this double pawns. Black has double pawns, so at some point we can claim that white is has extra pawn for nothing, because these pawns cannot advance normally. They can, but it's a long game. But I think that white is better. I'm not really happy with white's position, but obviously black cannot be happy either. Yeah, so this is what we have to play when we go for this variation. All right, so bishop to d6, bishop d3, and the main move is castles. So this is where I must say that in this particular variation, what white is doing, it is very straightforward. This c3 move, bishop d3, and black plays bishop to d6, you cannot actually change anything. Yeah, but we only study when there are approximately equal options for other side. So for this part we have to create a tree. Yeah, so we make like 3 lines, for instance, as I do. So let's see here. So bishop d3, and black has 3 legal moves, 3 good moves: castles, bishop to e6, and queen c7. So let's try with queen c7. The idea of this is to attack this h2 pawn, and actually black wants to castle queen side, which is in this line, knight c3 lines happens all the time in more classical bishop f5. Black wants to castle queen side. So queen c2, knight to e2, castles, castles. So about the 10 moves or 10 move or so, this is 11 move 11. We have to no. After that, I prefer to copy paste a game of Grandmasters for this current position and just have this because we cannot analyze more. I think that for amateur, 10 moves is excellent result. If you follow a Grandmaster game for 10 moves, you're playing very well. So here we have a small trap for white. So if I'll turn the engine on. So if black takes and for instance b3, then we attack this bishop. You might think that queen a5, and not that easy. You cannot play, let's say, king to b2 because there will be queen a3 something. But here in this position, king to d2 helps. Yeah, so this in 2 moves we will win this bishop and we will have a winning position. So if black plays queen to c2, it's a good move. Queen to c7, then we just play queen c2, and this is the position from Duda Artemiev, some chess 24. Black is okay. Yeah, black is not doing better. White is not doing better. It's about equal position. But we developed, and we have like our own playable position, which is very good. The second move in this position is bishop to e6. Yeah. So again, black is not giving this check on e8. So Kasparov played knight to e2, castles, and bishop f4, queen e, and castle. So this is game Kasparov-Miles. Yeah, white is slightly better. I'm not a big fan of this, but this is like playable for white. And the main move is castles. Alright, so in this position, white plays queen to c2. So my idea, so we covered, for this position, we covered 3 moves. Yeah, queen c7, bishop a6, and castles. Yeah, so this is the idea. When we're playing against a variation, we just, for our move, we select only one move, but we have to cover 3 lines of the opponent. This is, I think, sufficient, you know, to play on 2000 level, yeah, or even 2200. I don't think that you have. I know that Kramnik has about 11 continuations for in different, in like Scotch defense. I read an article that he had like 11 continuations about move 10. Yeah, this is like world-class player. I think for move 7 to have three lines, this is very playable. And when you have like a system for everything, yeah, it's much easier to start doing something, to start checking lines and get better in chess, rather than, you know, to prepare like Kramnik and you never do it because it's too complicated. Yeah, you just don't know what to do and what is sufficient. And I never saw anyone like saying, well, this is enough for you. This is I think that these YouTubers, they tend to pretend that everyone is grandmasters, which is not true. All right, so the main move here is castles. And we play queen to c2. Again, this move wouldn't go in my mind. I would play something like knight to e2, but this is this move is the best according to engine, and we don't have to study other moves like knight e2, I know, bishop to e3. So this is the best move, and we play it. All right, so rook e8, check, knight to e2. Also, we have this, I think bishop to e3 is also playable, but this is the best, and we don't study more. And in this position again, in the database which I'm using, it shows like 3 equally good moves: g6, h6, and h5. h5 is the main line, and h6 and g6 are like sidelines. So let's check the sidelines first. h6, castles, kingside, c7, knight g3, knight d7, bishop e3, and rook e8, rook e1. So this is game Sugerov against Lee, 2018. Pretty good position for white. I don't know, they cannot, they have good development, they have no weaknesses, they have this pawn cannot move. At some point knight f5 is possible, knight h5 is possible. Yeah, white has a decent position. So this is the first line. The second line is g6. It has been played also by Anand in one of his games, Blitz games. So h4, this is the main line, and we don't have to analyze anything else. Bishop e6, I think that on the internet many will play h5, which is, I think, losing. After, this sequence, you just can blindly sacrifice everything and win. So h4. Let's make some moves more. And c4. Okay. So black, white has a little bit advantage, but position, I'd say that about equal. White is slightly better. Yeah. This is the second line. And the main line is h5, like I said. Yeah. So we analyze only three first lines. h5, bishop e3, knight to d7. And I also checked bishop a6 first, and again with the same idea. I had this position in myself, and I didn't play castles. I played like h3, which you can see. Well, it's okay. It says okay, but it's a small inaccuracy. But the best move here was castles, because if he takes, then against this b3 idea with knight king to d2, and this bishop will be captured. So this is wrong. And so we have reached the main move here, knight to d7. Yeah, so let's make the first moves. I'm just showing you this game, which you might know. Very nice game and recent. Okay, so the white is winning, and this is game Duda versus Magnus Carlsen in this Norway chess, I think. And after this game, Magnus's streak without losing ended. Yeah, it was like about 150 games. So just to sum up quickly, when we play against, when we want to study openings, we don't do unlimited amount of work. We just limit ourselves for 1 hour or so. And we study ourselves. We can select only the best move for the current position, and for the opponent we check 3 main moves. If like in this position, for instance, bishop to d6, this is the like 90% of black moves is bishop to d6. So we don't have to do anything else, because they always, like 9 to 1, they will play this move. And if later in the game we reach the position, this position. In this position, h5 is the main line, but h6 is good move and g6 is good move. Yeah, they are about the same. So, and I had all 3 moves against me played. In this position, we have to analyze, I think, all 3 moves and find the best one for us. Yeah, and the last advice is, not the least, of course, just after every line, copy a good game from Grandmaster game and just check it, what it says. It will show you, give you the idea of the opening, how to play it, and you will be, believe in yourself that you're playing like really like very good, strong chess player. All right, thank you very much, and leave me a comment if you liked it or not, and I'll try to answer your questions, and see you next time.